Hey everyone, think I'm live. Yeah, so let me set up on my computer and I'll be able to interact with you guys and know for sure that I'm live. Looks like I am. So just got to send that link to Evony. So today we're doing Continent 2, round of 64, Chalons, and it is NFG. I chose NFG because they got second last year, and they didn't qualify in the top 16, which means that they're gonna have a tough matchup, or could. So you don't really know who's playing each other in this round. So I just took a gamble that I saw a good team that was out of the top 16, which means they'll have to play a top 16 team. And looks like I'm in. Okay, so now I'll just share this in. And let's see who the four teams are. So, looks like we have ROK, VOD, VEX. VEX, just putting that in the title, VOD, and now I'll pull up a window so I can see chats from you guys. And let's see what they gave me for the team. I know that Pakissa Fox will also be playing here for NFG, but I'm better at streaming than him. He also cost me advancing to third round of the All-Stars last year as our setter. Just joking. He was fine, but nobody attacked us. But I'll still blame him. Watching Battlefield in landscape mode. Yeah, so let's see if we have problems here. So last time I streamed in landscape, because I'm on PC client, right? And last time I did this, it shit the bed. It was basically super laggy, awful. So if it is like that again, I'm ready to switch into my phone and just cast it to my computer. So let's look at the map, see if it shows me where everybody is. That's not the map, that's my crappy city. That does not compare to anybody in here. So Battlefield map, oh, here's NFG. There we are, and they have some battle players too. I wonder if one's the Arachne girl. That's about what she's good enough to do. Oh, what's this Illuminati eye? So let's look at the score early and see. So VEX out to the lead. So a lot of people moving away from targets. So ROK has Kuwait. Yeah, I know him. And Ancient. Okay. And Fickin' Nuts. Who else we got on here? K41 on NFG. I wonder if that's one of those ones that they put up for sale and then say, so much help available to get you to K45. And then people wonder, why isn't it K45 now if it has a lot of help? I always like asking that question in my Discord, and I don't think they appreciate it. Well, there it is, zeroed. I'm sure it's for sale if you're interested. Who is this? Baradice? Barabbas. Baradice would be a better name. Someone should go with that. Baby bear. Baradice. There you go. I'm sure there's other bears in the game also. You might want to steal that. So they've been trying to hit this Aloha for a while. 32.8 billion. Who else they got on there? Phoebe? Is that what that says? Fury. Caesar Cal, this is a small team, so VEX is obviously not a serious contender here. ROK also looks kind of small. So, and VOD didn't show up, didn't log in. Valley of Doom, where are you at? What is going on with those guys? I wish they'd give me an option to switch streams. So, like, okay, like a, Sunday with NFL football, red zone. Okay, now we're going to check in with the Bears and the Packers. That would be amazing if they could do that. I did stream one time with, actually a couple times with a co-host, and I actually really liked it. One of them was awesome, but I think he's left the game. Made it very entertaining, but also keeps me from talking shit about people. And that's one of the most fun parts of these streams, where I get to make fun of keeps and players who are more playing at a higher level than me, but get to take shots anyways. Big game. It's got 5,000 ideal land, 105 billion power. So here's Shiro Sura. So I'm just going to guess that big game, that is the Luan account who sold, not the good Luan who was with Waggy, but the one who's in NFG. I think he was trying to sell it for $10,000 or $12,000. I think I saw a couple months ago. Maybe even like half a year ago. That thing was up for sale forever. Probably because, $12,000 is a lot. And I don't think NFG has the can't think of the word, but like the quotient rating. Like, I don't think they're, even though they're really good, number 2 in C2 last season, they're not a name that seems to attract all the top candidates when recruiting. Let's go back in, see where this rally is going to go. We're going to hit K44 in VEX, and it is 39.5. Let's see after the rally. Looks like it ported away. Not sure if it got away or not. Caesar Cal in that boat. What's he weighing in at? 59.4. So this will be a really big match for NFG. They really need to score high because, to be honest, I'm not sure if they reseed next round or not. I think they do. And they obviously want to avoid Val. Val is, Val will hold you back from points because they will sit there and say, I dare you to hit me. I dare you. Just joking. Obviously, it's Vidge. They don't want to play. $62.4. Let's take a look at the scoreboard. Aloha with 114. VEX is sort of keeping up with NFG, but they're likely all defensive points, and it doesn't really look like they're trying to mount an attack. They're going with a defensive turtle strategy. I wonder if Big T is filling in for them. What do we got here? Nothing. Looks like someone poured it away. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything here. Let's turn this broadcaster off. Don't need to know about Howler taking over the portal. Mama Slayer. She is, that's a good name. 27.4. Good look too. And what's she now? Now she has moved and we're not going to be able to find out. Stream looks good, eh? Is it laggy? You guys let me know. If it is, I will change to portrait mode and cast from the phone. But I think it's good. If it looks... Oh, boss just got hit. 1.1, that's zeroed. Boss, this is, let me guess. This is either a... Oh, he moved too late. I was going to say, he's either a Dukes of Hazzard fan or Vietnamese. Vietnamese love to call themselves boss. 49.3 for Mr. Karaoke. What song's he singing now? 42. Strong D. Mr. Karaoke. We're still here. He was at 42. Let's check him out now. He's probably going to be like 31. Oh, he's moved. He's decided to not allow us to see. And in the top left corner, you can see one new feature that they do have in the game. One thing that makes me really like Rally Card is when I stream Chalons, if I'm not playing, I still get to join the rallies. I think that's awesome because one of the things I used to hate was they give us really bad rewards to stream. It's like 1 billion resource, like boxes, so all 4 super chest. And then I think maybe 400 days of speed up. And then 300,000 gems. But that's over 6 hours. You got to do all 3 streams to get it. So I don't do it for the rewards. But you kind of miss out on more stuff when you miss 6 hours of rallies. I'm pretty sure in 6 hours of rallies, I'll get really close to 1 billion of each resource. Probably maybe I'll get 600 or 700 million. And maybe I won't get the gems, but I will get the speed ups, especially Saturday with Cerberus. And I will get refined stones and other stuff. Can't even remember what's inside boxes anymore. Refined stones. I guess Sphinx will give Source of Life. So yeah, so it's basically a net loss to stream. But I do it because... Well, I know the number one reason why I'm doing it, because then I, get the morning off from the family for 2 hours. And then you interact with the fans. That's number 2. It's really close. Don't be insulted. I need that time off sometimes. 51.7. Hopefully the wife doesn't watch the stream and see. Although I'm sure she's well aware, but some people just don't like to be told it and in public. But she don't watch. This keep right here, Chan, Jackie. It is I don't remember the event it came out. Was it Ragnar's? So many people have it, and it's like a 2x2 strong keep. You see someone in it, you know they're strong. You see someone in this one 2x2, and it's like, they haven't coined in a while. Aloha. They've been trying to get Aloha for a while. Aloha has 7 billion. I guess they have got her a couple times. We had an Aloha on my server before. Aloha Mora, I think the name was. Romanian. Then she didn't like the Civil War. There was a group of people who I think weren't overly nice to her or something. I don't know. Anyways, every server has drama. I told her, I've told other people, you're never going to see these people in real life. Who cares what they say? Oh, they posted in world chat. Even if they know private information about you in world chat. So 30 other people you'll never meet in real life read it? It's not like your family reads it. Elf, dead. Wonder if that one's for sale for 8 grand. Good value. There's a real convolution, I think is the word, in prices. Like, some people don't understand the impact of how good a server has on the price of keeps. So some people will see like, oh, K45 in VIG or RSP is going for 10 grand. My K45 is better than that. I can get 12, 14, or at least 10. And nope. If you're not in a top, like, 5 server on your continent, good luck selling. Really difficult. No matter how good your keep is. So Illuminati Eye, eh? So he's at 44. And Bana, 1.2. Let's see if a rally pops up there for us. We got a couple. Moke, double rally. I think I remember Moke. Moke, if I remember correct, Moke used to be one of the top players in the game before the 45 update. Or top players on C2, anyways. So hasn't launched yet. 35 billion. I guess maybe they're just, I don't know what they're waiting for. Maybe it was a fake. Yeah, it looks like they canceled. They're scared of the Moke. Oh, let's see what's going on in the chat. I see some people chatting. Small hit. Okay. What else we got? Yab. Badger. Man, Badger. That name reminds me of, was it Ray Donovan? What? Badger? Come on, give us something good in the chat. Give us something entertaining. Talk some smack. Nothing. Oh, I don't see rallies on me. So I guess Bina's been getting hit, but didn't see them incoming. Oh, well, there's a rally on you now, Bina. Oh, come on. NFG, you're porting away. Look how many keeps you have. Why are you moving, Fox? Oh, Fox, you're not in the good keep today? You gotta move? Oh, man, Fox has like the best. Look, he's already moved. He's not there. I can't grab him. He's gone. Where's he hiding? Let's go see where we could find Fox hiding. Do we think that's him up there? No? Fox, where are you hiding? Did he go to a portal? Yeah, maybe he's doing buildings now. Fox has one of the best gigs in Evony, if you don't know. He gets to play with other people's money. That's the new gig in Evony, but Fox is one of the originators of it. So you cannot call him a copycat. There's the hole. He's gone. Oh, he went right here. Okay, let's see what type of power and ideal land Fox is dealing with. 13.7 and 11.70. But you probably usually see him hanging out over here. 12,000 and 110 billion. So Fox is their go-to backup setter, I guess, when Shiro Sura can't play. I always wonder about that stuff, though. Like, what does, like, Big Game or Top Shot think of that? Like, they got big keeps. I think he's 100 billion normally. Are they always like, man, I hope Fox can't play today. It'll be my turn finally. Fox cornered the market on being the backup setter. They're fighting for the portals. Let's see. Let's bring that up a bit so I can see the portals. Yeah, no one's close to being port locked. What we got on the scoreboard? 680 to 520, and the Valley of Doom has not showed up. Server 521. Oh, Kaiser. You guys got to do port swaps now? Come on. Just take the Ds. There's no way you're in trouble against VEX. I hope you are. Just for entertainment. I don't have any vested interest in who wins, but I just think it would be good. Anyways, back to Fox being the setter for Shiro. So Top Shot used to be, I think he was the setter, the top player in FYS, who was, like, when K40 came out, they were phenomenal on C1. Big babies, though. So I think it was season 3 of Chalons. I was in NEF Alliance, and they were crushing everyone in Chalons. And so were we. And then we met in the finals. And I have a video on this, and they can deny this all they want. But I think secretly they would admit they pouted and got upset that we were winning back when, like, 100,000 points was it might have been 60. I think it was 100,000 points was a huge lead with half an hour remaining. Like, you could not come back. It's not like the points today. Like, back then, like, 300,000 points won a match. And then they went and gave a lot of points to third place. They were in second. And changed who got to raise the banner, but we all know who won. But the other team that raised the banner, finished in first, One Alliance, ONE. They're also a very good long-time team. I think the wheels have finally fallen off after not coining for a while. But they were a long-time Chalons finalist on C1. Which is where I wish I played. C1 is... Man, C2 is just so deep. There's so many good teams. And I just saw one of, like, a team that was the same as us on C2. They finished in, like, the top 5 or top 8 of points in C1 in Chalons in the first round. And they're just like, they were okay on C2. Just, struggled to get top 64. And then top 10 in C1. And then drew the unlucky matchup of facing RSP in the first round. 719, NFG is pulling away. Looks like NFG is just not rallying anymore. Maybe they're all out of troops. Oh, Big Game is setting a rally. What type of rally is this? Let's see. I missed it. We'll get the next one. Want to see... Well, I guess we'll see the dragons. Archers. So Big Game sets an archer. And it goes as a solo. So he might have sent it to... Or here's a rally after... Oh, there it is up there. That was a mix of horse and archers. Sometimes it's probably an archer rally, but usually in those situations, they're going after Dan. Dan's a top keep. 8,000 ideal land. So that was, there's archers and, yeah, siege, I think. So usually when you see a mix like that, it's generally not on purpose. It's usually like they set archers and it's like, oh, my archers are out or my archers are dead and whatever, I'll just join. Hit him, please. Oh, Pixie needs help. Against Alaska Chris. Cannot scare an Alaskan boy. Crazy law I'm going to tell you about in Alaska. It is illegal to lock your doors on your vehicle. I'll give you a second to think why. Why would it be illegal to lock your car or truck doors in Alaska? Hello, Imran Willie. So it's illegal to lock your doors in Alaska because someone may need to hide in your vehicle from polar bears. That's why you can't scare an Alaskan boy. I think he's dealt with some real shit in life at some point. In Turkish, it's Cengiz. Yeah, you know, the hardcore historians would say Shingis. Well, why do you say Genghis, man? It's Shingis Khan. Shingis. I would say to that we probably don't actually know how they pronounced stuff back then. We could get a good guess from how the country's current language is today, but not too sure. And why wouldn't we spell it Shingis if that's how it was? Rui. Is your name Rui or Roy or Roa? So I'm just going to guess right here that everyone is waiting on this portal or hospital right now for the buffs. Or not everybody. NFG is waiting for this because they probably have some people that are 13B right now. Cough, cough, Pakissa Fox or Neo Fox, whatever your name is now, who need some troops to join rallies. I'm not sure the other teams will mount a defense at this. What they might do, awesome lag here, Evony, though. Awesome. I wonder if the teams see that. I mean, Genghis Khan. It's Roy. Historians still debate whether I'm a Mongol or Turkish. My name is Khan, which is Khan in English. Yeah, Turkey has a very large Mongol lineage, heritage. So does Russia. That's why you see lots of Asian-looking people in Russia, because especially on the east side, because Genghis basically took over like 75-80% of Europe and China. So what I was going to say about this building that we can't see, my team, what we do as a strategy when we're undermanned. So if we know if it's a close battlefield, we're winning, but we're losing the buffs because they just have more people than us. What we do, we set a rally with the plan to send it after they start to withdraw their troops. So we could hit, maybe we could catch them with 3 marches in. It's a good strategy. Setting on the rally hall. It's real. People say we're all. That is why does Evony consistently let people stream with crap quality? Not saying yours is, but others. Yeah, others is bad. Is mine bad? Because I can feel it's getting a little bit laggier as the game's going on. And if it's too bad, I can switch to my mobile device and maybe it'll be better. We'll lose the landscape view, though. We'll go into portrait mode. But I could still see lines and click on cities. So I think it's fine. But last time I did PC client for a stream, it was so bad. I think PC has so much potential, but streaming for All-Stars and Chalons on PC client is really bad. This is actually decent. The last time was okay, and the time before that was really bad. And when it first came out, it was so bad. You couldn't go into team, you didn't have team rally, and you couldn't see where your friends were on the map, your team. So, really bad. And back to Raw. Yeah, they say 20% of the world's... 10% of the world's DNA is linked to Genghis Khan. And 20% of Orientals, Asians, are linked to Genghis Khan. Rather watch on a potato. I'm not sure what that means. Maybe you'd rather stare at a potato. Over here in Canada, we would say I'd rather watch paint dry than watch what you're watching. So yeah, leave all those other guys' streams, man. They're bad guys. They got lots of lag. Come here, hang out. Okay, I'm just going to go get a coffee. I'll be back in. Let's put the score up. Let you guys take a look at that. I'll be back in 1 minute. All right, we're back. 900 to 7. Oh, VOD arrived. No. So that was lag on the score. VOD has been here the whole time, but it said 0 points. Because I've seen Dan here since the start. So that is laggy. Dark Knight, what's up? Old server has really good advantages. No, I'm training my T1 ground. What advantages do old servers have? Other than power. Let's see, actually. Yeah, NFG is the oldest server in here. And they're probably about a year older than the other three. There was a bit of a gap between 400s and 500s when they came out. So, power, like I'm on an older server, I guess now. It's way older, but my advantages would be just my inventory on old items. Like, I got lots of refined stones. I got lots of, like, I'll show you guys because this is a bit boring now. I got like refined stones and rune stones and speed ups and power, but new things that come in packs because people get tired of spending, right? So I got like generals, but so I got things like refined stones, like if we go here, but I don't get the new gear to use them on. So they kind of sit there. I got lots of materials, all this stuff, tactic scrolls, but God forbid if they ever do like K50 and then they have a new type of military that doesn't take tactic scrolls. I think something like that would be what is like the tipping point, and so many old players would quit. Because old servers really, really rely on, well, I could keep up a little bit because I have inventory. I always compare myself to Arnold Schwarzenegger in Terminator 2, where he's the T-1000 and he's up against T-2000 and he's just using old savvy veteran experience, but he's not as good as the other guy. That's what I think my keep is. All smoke and mirrors, but it does well. Time, I'm playing. No, new server has better FPS and jumping easily. Already established PvP alliances. Yeah. So, you're right. Old servers, you can go in, join, and you're like one-stop shopping. You go in, or turnkey house when you buy it, like it's ready to go. There's a leader in place, leadership. They know what they're doing. And it's not easy. Like when I changed servers, like maybe 4 years ago, I thought it was going to be easy. I was like, yeah, I'll be able to build a great team. I know the game. I know lots. Ain't easy, man. You join a server with stubborn people or people who don't spend. Just luck of the draw, man. Like, and the server I was on had very good leadership. 13, Hunt, and Mike in, and Mags, and other people who were all there. Already, who started with me, and I didn't understand how good they were at the game when I left. Like, I knew they were really good, but I thought anybody could be good in the game with the right knowledge. And it's just not true. Some people can't be taught. Everybody's a, yeah, I know. I'm good, don't worry. That's why there's only a few good servers, or like, there's lots of good servers, but like, in comparison to how many bad servers there is, way, way less. What do we think? Is this guy going to sit? He's at 13. Yeah, not sure if he got away or not. Lost 16B from the first one. PPK just spanked me, got 0-2 rallies. 130 rally cap. That is a very big rally cap on C5. That is why they're the best team. NFG, this guy gonna move? 17, Bad Monty. That's a good name. Anything with Monty in it's gonna be good. Let's see. And Monty's gonna stay. Take that, Pakissa Fox. Monty ain't scared. And he is a K41. No, he's not. He's a 44. My eyes are bad. He did give up $6 billion. Let's see if Pandora's Chaos moves. Yep. He moved. Have to spend not other way. $5 2 times a day until 1 month. Better, or 80 times 3. So who's FTS? And Sniper, I would say you're better off spending in neither of those ways. Like if I do the math on that, that's $240 twice a month. You're gonna be better off spending $500 in one event. So one event, don't spend anything. Spend 0. And then the next event, spend $500. I'll see if it lets me show. But you know the Soulless Wishing Pool? So you'll unlock all of that. Yeah, it's gonna let me show you. So you'll unlock that. Like think of everything you're spending on right now. You're getting all of this stuff in your $5. This is 7.2 billion resources each. 800 resources. And then if you spend $500, you have as well. This 600 military treaties, 600 blood crystals. So Evony's all and more, another 1.5 billion resources. This once, that's it. Okay? And you can see how to get the coins. So you can get, so you have to buy 55, 30. No, that's the one I'm looking at. Where am I looking here? The bottom. 125,000 gems gets you all of these coins, and you get all of that. So that's $500. And you might be able to do it a little bit cheaper because sometimes they'll have something on sale. Like pay $10 instead of $25 and it's worth, like 10,000 gems instead of 5,000 gems. So you might be able to get a few sales like that and do it for your 480. But that's it. You're better off spending all at once for $500. Yeah, so sorry if I streamed someone before. It doesn't mean I remember them. They're like FTS. I don't even know what continent that would be. If you told me some players on the team, I might remember them. But they're not Oh, FTS, I do know them. You're right. They got Shitstain and Wheel and Dealin'. You know what? I almost streamed them today. So last time I streamed them, it was because they were against Half, I think. And yes, that's why. And those two alliances don't like each other, and they're both good. So I knew it would be a good matchup. I did consider streaming FTS today. I had 3 choices in mind that I was going to stream. This was one of them. FTS was one of them, but I didn't know the name. I just knew I might want to stream Wheelin' and Dealin' and Shitstain. And then the other one was going to be RSPANG. And the only reason I was going to do RSP, I know people don't really care to watch them, so it's not a high viewership thing. But because they just, it's a landslide. They, talk about how, like, play like us, it's all the best. But really, it's like, we're just so much better than everybody based on our keeps. Same as streaming vid. It's like the battle's over in 10 minutes. So, anyways, the reason I was going to stream them was because they finished out of the top 16 in the first round. So they would have a tougher opponent. But I know they're just going to win by a landslide anyways. Where NFG is not as good as RSP, but they're still good. They're still very good. But I knew they would have a tougher matchup. A lot of teams with high point totals because they finished out of the top 16 also. And there is a lot of point totals. But I did. Oh, Foxy, gone already. Wow. Set on him and make him run. Fox, just take it. Come on. Yeah, when you have a stubborn server, like we have a stubborn server, and we merged with a stubborn server. Like, so, to be honest, for me, it's okay. You just change your goals in the game. You just give up on ever becoming a great Battlefield team. Or not battle. We're good at Battlefield. Now that we've addressed our Fox is back. What's his power like? Now that we have addressed our bad power matchup. Oh, he's getting ranked. Guys, why are you even sending him ranks? He's going to move. Look, he moved. Fox dodging. I'm going to change the title of this video. Watch Fox jump. Watch Fox run or jump. We'll go with jump. Port. Fox portathon. Fox, just take the defense. I wonder how many ports he went through today. I wonder if he has to ask for ports before Battlefield. Guys, I'm running really low on ports. Most people out there begging for stamina. Fox wants teleports. We have people that are good but don't like each other, so we can never have a good team. Yeah, what I was saying is we got rid of our power problem, so now we get good matchups, and now we do well in regular Battlefield. But we've given up on being a good Chalons team. Like, it's just, you need power for Chalons. Where before our goal was to be good at Chalons, and we never really achieved that. Only one time did we make top 64. I think we qualified in top 50. And then lost out in the honor round. So, to me, it was just a no-brainer. Like, I'll show you guys. Just a no-brainer to... Why not have fun in every single Battlefield all year... except for Chalons versus hate Battlefield twice a week. So here's where we made the switch. So we were okay here. Yeah, we had some moments, but for the most part, we lost a lot. So look, we lose. like we lost nonstop because of bad matchups. And then we had someone quit and it was a key power keep that was giving us lots of problems in matchups. Quit for like 6-7 weeks, and it was like the only time we won for a while. Then the player came back, and then it was really hard to win. And basically every win we had, this person, I started a thing on the team where we had like 3 big keeps, but one wasn't as good. And we would rotate. Only 2 of us would play at a time. But anytime it was my time to play with the other keep that I didn't want to play with, I had a reason why I couldn't play. I just let them play again. And I'd only play with one of the other ones. And then that person sold, and then someone else owned it. And then we finally got rid of them. And now we're winning almost all the time again. But because of that, we're not good at Chalons. It was a very good keep to have for Chalons and SVS. It's like Bana left. I just don't understand why NFG is moving. Do they think that I'm that problem with ours, 80 billion? Try to get port locks. So, yeah, Sniper, don't spend 2 months and boom, 1 month cake. Cake 6, you mean 500? $500. I don't care about the cake level. I think that would be cake 5 or 6. But focus on the Sulis wishing pool. That's going to be more important than cake level. Because you're also going to get the Conquest Civ gear. You'll get a champion if there is one, like right now. You'll just unlock all sorts of stuff with bonuses. And then if you go into war medals, I don't know if you guys have seen this. Hopefully it lets me show it. No, it's not here. I can't show you. But war medals, man, you spend like... I spent, I think, $120 this event. And I've got like 2 billion resource from that. Oh, they're asking Bina, did you live? Bina tried to dodge a hit. I don't know. Did he? Oh, looks like Bina did not survive and needs... Or he dodged, but wants reinforcements next time. I'm that problem, but no one else is a setter, so they need me. So D-Will, you're 80 billion. Are you K45? Do you have T16s? And, like, what's your average buff? Like 4,000? Are you C1? I'll tell you if you're that problem or not. Because I'm 70 billion, K45, all 16s. My buffs are like 45, 4,600. And to be honest, that's really good. Like, if it was in this, it'd probably be third, I think. I think it would be the third best keep in NFG. It'd be like 7th in Vig. So like in the real top alliances, it might not be seen as great. But overall, like my keep's still top 75 or 80 C2 All-Stars. Probably top 200 on all Evony. Like, but there's a massive gap between like, you know, when you go into like, let's pretend I'm 75th ranked in C2. When you get into like the top 50, everyone's like at least 1,000 buffs stronger. Top 20, like 3,000 stronger. So like it really starts to jump up. I'm in a place where the people below me are far below and the people above me are far, far above me. So sometimes we'll run into battle. Oh no, like, yeah, we're losing today, guys. We're against someone way, way better. 7 more buildings for 45, no 16s. Average buffs 4,000, about 5,000 for archers. So like you're stronger than me, but you don't have the 16s. So that makes me stronger than you. Because 16s add about like 30%. And I mean like 30. So like if you have 5,000 buff, if we both have 5,000 buff and you don't have 16 and I do, that puts me at about like 6,500 versus your 500. It's just because if you go into the actual 16 troop versus the 15, I think it's like 18% or something like that difference. And then the fact that it's another layer. So maybe not 30, maybe 25, but you look here, 65,000 attack, 55,000 attack. So that's probably like almost 15%. And then you could add, let's just say another like 5,000. So let's just say it's 20%, right? So if you have 5,000 buff, if we both have 5,000 buff, it's like I have another 1,000 on there. That's what I think. Because you get that extra layer in the attack. You have all 4 troops for the layer. It's such a big, I've noticed such a big difference. Like the keeps I'm able to solo to 0 now because I have 16s and my ground buff is like, I think in a rally it's like 4,200, but solo it's way lower, like 3,500. And I can still just wreck people. If they don't have at least 9 subs for the D-Bus, if they have 10, I won't do it. If they have 9, it's borderline. If they have 8 or less and they're like 5 billion, I'll 0 them. If you don't have 9 subs as a T1 trap, you're in trouble. $320 is full war medal. Elite task 12. Yeah. War medal, man. That people don't realize when you spend now in the game, like it's not just the pack that's better. It's all the bonus stuff that comes with it. Soulless Wishing Pool, war medal, and then if they have the like the trading shop where you get the other items with it. Let's see if they'll let me buy a pack right now. I'm not gonna have any, but I just want to show it. So you guys should let me show it. Let's see if they have it in here. So yeah, so Royal Gold coin in this case for this event. But there's another thing. I don't see it in here. But that whatever it's called, the Histonic event where you get so it looks there's like the dragon event. The dragon event that not that one. This Hensi Edict. I think you get these in packs normally. Package purchase. Let's see. So it's in a special pack now, I think, or maybe you can't buy it this event. I'm not sure. Either way, you get other bonus items. So the other one's like the Dragon Star, and you get lots of items in there. But just free bonus in the pack. People don't. So yeah, coining is a big advantage in the game, obviously, as it should be. If someone's willing to spend real life money, why should someone be able to try harder and beat them? Like within reason. If you're like kind of close, you should be able to outsmart the guy and be able to, oh, Fox is on building patrol. There he is. 4.5 billion. So this reminds me, and Fox isn't doing this because Fox is a good player. He's a good team player. But this reminds me of an All-Stars I was in a couple seasons ago, and we had one of the most selfish players in all of Evony on our team. And he told me straight up, right before the match, he was like, look, I'm going to play as a team, but the minute it goes sideways, like I'm all about me and my points, guys. Like, and then the things he would do to get points. So this is one of the things he would do. He would... 1 second, just gotta see my camera at the front of the house went off. Just someone walking by. All right. I was hoping the family's not back. So this guy would port right beside where the buff is, and then he would disguise it as being like there for the team. Like, I'm scouting it, guys. I'm scouting it, seeing what's in. But really what he was doing was trying to show off to all three other teams, look, I'm here with no reins. Hit me. And then he'd get defensive points. Super smart strategy. He knew how to get points, this guy. And then, of course, the team would speed him reinforcements. And he'd get hit. I can't play like that. I can't do that sort of stuff. I don't like it. Because if one person's doing this sort of stuff, they get a big advantage. But if everybody plays like that, then your team's wrecked. Yeah, they 320. That plus the 45 March size too. The 45 March size wasn't that much of a bigger deal. I think I gained like 400,000 because there's nothing in the military academy for it. So you just get it's like 80,000 more on rally spot, and then the multiplier that you already have. Oh, they're gonna go after Pandora again. They've missed this person so many times. They're still there. No, Pandora's getting attacked. Oh, he moved. Okay, no, my screen moved. That was really weird. 12 billion. Not sure if you guys saw that. And now he moved. But the keep just jumped. Honestly, like NFG, like I just have to say, why are you running? For real, why are you running? Take the hits. Like, so you guys watching, do you think there's any chance anyone can catch them? Like, you're up 500,000 points. Just get hit. You'll get even more points and do it with reins. That's what I tell my team. So let's say we have a 30,000 point lead. And in our battlefields, that's a lot. Because, the score will be like 130 to 100 after an hour. The other team can't come back. So what I will tell my team and my players who they will do very bad on defense with no reinforcement. So we'll be like, okay, what we don't want is we do not want you to get hit without reinforcement. So we have a 30,000 point lead. Come back to the hive. Come sit with us. We'll give you reinforcement and you're going to die. But you're going to get some points because of the reinforcement and hopefully you break even. And then what that does, it eliminates the easy points on the board from the opposing teams. And then all they're left with is like our 4 or 5 better built defensive keeps who are full of reinforcements. And then they're going to have to take really risky attacks. It's just how to play with a lead. You get the lead, you get to dictate how the match goes. That's what I tell my team all the time. We want the lead, and then we can stop attacking. Make them attack us. We have the advantage. They're the ones, if they want to win, they're going to have to stop playing defense because they're behind, and we're not going to give them the points. So it looks like Fox is getting ready for a defense. Oh, no, he's not. He tricked us. I thought he was finally going to sit for something. Fox. I wonder what it looks... So Fox is streaming also. I wonder what it looks like on his stream. Is he like taking audience polls? Hey, guys, should I run from this one? Guys, should I run again? Or is he like, he can't even talk? He's just so nervous. His hands are trembling. Oh my God, the screen's red. I'm just joking. Fox is a good player. And a good member of my Discord. I'm joking. He is a good player. He doesn't spend that much, but every team would love to have him in their alliance. He's probably playing some sort of distracting role right now. Let's make them think they can hit me. So that guy got away. And then we can set rallies on them. So there's just a hanging rally there. They're hoping someone moves back into that spot, right? Because I don't see. Is that Riley? No. So unless. Oh, so Kaiser just poured it in. Is Kaiser going to eat that rally with the. Not sure. They should send that. That would hit. So now they got one up top. Huh. Weird. I think they had a ghost rally and Kaiser moved into it and they could have sent it. Best Blood of Aries deal is 720 pieces for $80 by 3 coupons. So $80. Where are you getting $80 packs? Are you saying like, oh, I'm using a discount store like Aptoid, so I get it for $80 because 20% off? Or are you in a country where your dollar is worth more than the American dollar? So for you, it's like 80 pounds, 80 euros. I'm not sure where the best Blood of Aries is. It in the VIP? Let me know where it is. But you're probably missing something else in the pack. Like someone talked about advantages for old servers. So yeah, so like Blood of Aries, right? Like that'd be one. Like my Senate is full red. Completely red. I don't need Blood of Aries. What I need is fragments for the duty generals I can't ascend. So I'm looking more for other stuff. So like here's my Senate, everything's just red. Oh, what is this? Oh, I thought that was a new one. It's just shaded because I wasn't on it. And then this one I put in my I have Martinez who I use to kill monsters, so when it's battlefield time I swap them in there. So for me I don't need blood. I want all that other. Oh, whoa, whoa! Someone wants to port swap Kaiser. I think Kaiser wants to swap away. Not. Looks like he did not swap away. You know where? Country VIP. Yeah. Conturi. Conturi. Let me try and figure that out. Country. I feel like VIP. I feel like there's no country in the world called Conturi. What's. Let me look this up. Conturi. Qatar? Countries that start with the letter C. I give up. Country. You know where? Country. Yeah, but what country lets you buy packs for $80? Your currency is 20% higher than the American dollar. You can only think of the pound or the euro. But I don't think the euro is higher anymore. CHF. Switzerland. All right. Yes, that would be a currency that's higher, the Swiss franc. Switzerland is an odd country politically that somehow you never went to the euro. You're neutral and have no army. But you hold all this power in the world and have all the bank accounts, and obviously some people who are very powerful see there's a benefit to allowing a country to have that sort of stuff. We can use them to send money and do some stuff. And the Rolex. You got the Rolex. Owie. Did he go owie? 32 billion? He only gave up 6 billion. Can't see him. Tonight, open proxy. Looks like they're going to go after. Okay, looks like they're going after Panura. Panura, man. Take it. Let's see what you got. 9.8 billion. Do we think he's going to receive the attack? I say jump for sure. Gone. Bina. 5. Oh, it's a hospital. So there's a buff going there. Panura again will jump. Alifos. $13.8. Looks like he's sitting. I thought I saw him move one spot over, but let's see. Bro, I don't know if your taxes can be as high as mine. We pay legit 50%. Like, okay, we pay like 40% in taxes. But it's all hidden in other stuff. So it ends up being 50%. Like your national pension, which will give you like $500 a month when you're 65. And there's old age security, which will give you another like $300 or $400 when you're 65. Then there's like employment insurance, taxes, provincial taxes. It all adds up to like 50%. Even if you're like low income, you're making like $30,000 a year, you're going to pay like 35-40%. It's ridiculous how much we pay here. It's so high. Three rallies up GOT 13B. The question is, were those in the first like 5 minutes of Battlefield, or was it at the end of Battlefield? They don't have other options. You don't have any siege, so one rally with siege did no damage. It's a waste of a rally. Because usually, like I would think GOT, I don't think there's many 13 billion keeps in all of Evony who could take a 100 million sized rally from a top team. And GOT, although they've fallen very, very far from where they used to be, like them and HOT used to be the top two teams without a doubt. So much better than everybody. They're probably still right around top 10. How would I rank top 10? So NEF, VIG, RSP are top 3 for sure. Not in that order, but that's the top 3. And then after that, I'd probably, after that, it's tough. I'd go with NFG and WDF as 4-5. And then there's DTP is very good. They're probably a little bit smaller than NFG, but they're right there. So that's 6. And then I think you have to start looking at like GOT and Val. PKK is really good, but they're a little bit small for those guys. What's going to happen with the hospital? Yeah, ghost your big siege, reinforce, yeah, and then drop them again after. Yeah, you could do some trickery and do it with Reigns. 2.5 salary per year. Here, in first 5 minutes. Okay, we're going to put the score up for a minute, and I'll be back in like 2 minutes. All right, we're back. I'll just update that score for a second just because things change when you're off. And there it is. Let's see what we got going on. What did we miss in the chat? I have 145 and GOT has 945s. Virus wasn't in the rally. Yeah, Virus, is that their top keep? We also have Kinster, who I think is not 45, unless he just became 45, and he's super good at the game. Like, you take Kinster off GOT, and yeah, I think he holds that team together. As much as they've dropped off because they don't spend as much, it just goes to show you having, like, he's probably top 5 players in Evony. Maybe top 3 or top 2. Maybe even the best rally setters. It just goes to show you having one guy like that can really make such a difference. Like, not many teams have. Oh, Top Shot. Is Top Shot taking a defense or is he setting a rally? Let's see. I have one report against Top Shot. Did I save it or is it gone? I might have deleted it. It was in what was that? That event. Storm Shadows. Right here. Let's go, Top Shot. Boom. Hit him in a building. Smack. And yeah. That was my horse against his ground. And I'm not sure if that's his top ground march or not. So just he's very similar to me in buffs, the 3500s. I saved it just because he's an old school C1 player who I used to play against, and I just don't play against those people very much anymore. Also, fun fact, Top Shot threatened a lawsuit against me one time. Said he was going to get a team of lawyers to sue me because I can't even remember exactly what I said in a video, but it was about a player on his server named Rocky back when he was in a different server. And I basically just said, like, Rocky's keep's not good. Rocky got zeroed. I think that's what it was. Rocky got zeroed in SVS or Battlefield, and I showed it and laughed because we were enemies with them, as I told the story earlier. And he said I defamed Rocky. Rocky was just a young college kid. I'm not sure how that lawsuit would hold up. I don't think Rocky's a world-known brand. I don't think I caused him any harm by showing his virtual keep getting attacked and laughing at it. But anyways, water under the bridge a long time ago, but nothing to talk about on streams when it's a complete one-sided thing. And Top Shot played on two servers at the time, and this was his other one, and this was his better server. These guys are... NFG's been at the top of the game for a long time. I'm 41. I'm not 45. Our alliance has 145. Yeah, that's what I gathered from your stuff. So I'm going to go to my whispers. I don't like going to my whispers on screen. Let me, I'll just blank it out. Let's see for a minute here. Yeah. I don't know what's in my whispers, so I'm going to turn the screen off for a second while I get to the whisper you sent me. I don't want to show anyone else's conversations that, people don't send me stuff thinking I'll put it on a live stream. So yeah, there was something that someone sent me that they wouldn't have wanted on there. It was about how their own Chalons is going right now. So Faded. Okay. I'm going to look at one of these reports, Faded. We're not... we're not going to go over everything you got going on there. So this is from RTR. Big rally. Yeah, that's 101 million rally, and you hardly have any rains. You only have 18 million rains. And they sent archers. Let's see the buffs. 6,200. Wow, that's a very strong attack against you. I can't see your defensive stuff, but do you have horse flats on? World chat, let's see. This is server war chat. Okay, so Smolp has a joke. Let's read it, his joke of the day. My wife says that she can only get sexually aroused when she is in a position of danger. So I haven't paid the mortgage for 3 months. That's going to be one of his worst jokes he's ever told. He usually has good ones. Where? Oh, they caught him. No, they didn't. That's Fox, right? This has to be Fox. No, it's not. Fox has over 1,000 ideal land. That guy only has 140. Let's try and find Fox. Where did they reposition him? What's his role now? Yeah, I remember this lag glitch in Battlefield. If in Chalons and All Stars, if you're too close to a building, nothing shows up. What was that guy's name? Garuda? That's a nice city. Alifos. Yeah, 6,200, man. Like, who we got here? This got to be Fox. No, it's Bina. And Bina with... Oh, Bina's got 0, though. That's just... March is coming back from joining rallies. Oh, the Fox got caught in a trap. 914. That's what Fox is zeroed out. K44 with 914 million power at 0. Fox, get it above 1 billion. At least get it to say 1 billion. Then you could be like, no, man, I'm like basically 1.1. You could fake your power. I did a video on that a long time ago. Faking your power. How it rounds up. So like if you're 25 or 25.5, if you go 25.5, it'll show 26. Back when that was, 1 million power, man. Only like 4 or 5 years ago. Maybe not 1 million, but like 100 million was a big deal. So like if you were 600 million versus 650 would show 700. And like 700 versus 600, massive big difference in defensive ability of the keep. $6,200. Yeah, man. Like, wow, those buffs. So much of it is alliance buffs and alliance castles. Like, there's some people in big alliances who love to show off their buffs. So, like, oh, look at this defense I took in Battlefield. But they show off the time they got hit when all these keeps here just turned on their, like, their decorative tier 3 bonuses. And I'm not talking about NFG here. There's some other alliances with some players that people like, the players like to project that they're better than they are. Like, let's take a look at some of these buffs that are out there. So, activate. So, siege, attack, and defense, those are attacking. Enemy defending, so activate. Minus 18 debuffs. Okay. And then if you got 3 more people in the alliance with tier 2, activate 13s. And then this one. Activate. No, sorry, that's the wrong one. This one. Activate enemy grounded mount. What else we got on here for activations? This one has no activate? It's just... This one has an activate. Tier 3. I know it does. Oh, I was looking at the wrong stuff. Increase attack defense HP of ground troops of you and allies within 6 grids. 60%. And 3 people can do that. So that's 180% you just got added. So let's look at all of these. Let's see how ridiculous it is when people show their buffs when they're on a team that has this sort of stuff. Activate. Attack defense HP of ground 60%. Sounds the same as the last one. Attributes. Increase mount attack defense HP by 30%. Also increase ground and mounted attack defense HP by 30 when you're attacking. Wow. The advantages that... Wow. The advantages that some teams have with this stuff. Increase range and siege defense HP by 30. So you add 90%. And then another 40 when attacking. And then you could activate the level 2s. 20%. Oh my. And what's this one? Increase siege attack defense 30%. Wow. It's amazing. Wow. So, like, people don't understand the massive advantage that some of these teams have. Solid V. Yeah, it definitely solid victory for them, if that's what you mean. 500,000 point lead. So let's look at the rewards for a second. So big difference. You do not want to finish last. So if I was VOD, man, trying so hard to get third. So second is good. You want second place. Total ranking rewards. And this is why. So if you finish first, you're going to be getting at least 6 red subs. Because top 16. If you finish second, you're getting anywhere from 6 to 4 red subs. And then if you finish third, you're getting anywhere from 4 to 2 red subs. But if you finish fourth, you now go into a playoff where you could get 2 red subs, you could get 1 red sub, or you could get 0. So tough. They still attacking. A Fozy gonna move for sure. Probably just a ghost. So yeah, so real man, those buffs when you get as an alliance, and then the rally capacity that comes with it, those keeps. And the keeps that win them, they win all three. So they get a triple stack, and then they get multiples of the level 2s. Huge advantages. Like, it's a very good strategy to try and not get hit when they have those buffs on. I wonder, just thinking out loud, would it be a good strategy to just, let's say you're in a matchup against one of those top teams and you're not, and you have a chance. Just dodge them for the first 20 minutes after they put those buffs on. Just don't play for those 20 minutes. Kind of reinforce with your best keeps. Everyone else, dodge. Don't take defense. Let the time run out on that. Oh, Fox's name's up in the chat. No, that was my world chat. No, it's not. Battlefield. Great. The day you learn how to port will be a good day. Let's see what other trash talk they got going on in there. Hopefully they don't show anything too illegal. Fox, wave. Fox not getting in a girl. Oh, I'm sure Fox gets in lots. Showing off. Wonder which keep he shows to the ladies. His, or does he be like, yeah, but like, look at my Shirosura one I have access to. You want to see a good keep? Very low level Evony comedy to presume that everybody is a super nerd outside the game. Two setters is probably good for a close power battle. So it looks like NFG used two setters today. Big tip for anyone playing against them next round. I think lots of teams use two, but one does predominant of the PvP attacks. The other will set buildings and back up quick attacks. Like I know my alliance. If we see a small keep that can be hit, anybody can set it. Why even talk? Why even post it and wait for them to move? Just set and just say, archers up, ground up, just go. Like we only got to put like 20 million in the rally, 3-4 marches. So why waste any time? Everybody has that rally capacity. Oh, Fox is getting so walked. Wonder if he'll port. Don't take my traps. He's not there. Yeah, so this would be a real good feature for Evony right now if I could swap to another battle rather than just sit here and stare at this. With some exceptions, pre-range we'd be fine. Let's look at some of these reports. So tops scouting. So those are just scouts. Yeah, so lots of people do lots of ground layers. So ground thicker than everybody else. Every other type of troop. Woo! 95 million T14 siege. Well, let's go, guys. Siege them. All the talk all the time in the Discord groups is, oh, if I see T4 siege, they're dead. I will hit them. Easy points. So let's do it. So this keep that we're trying to look at is there. 14.5 billion. Let's see if they do hit. VOD. Guess they're not going to hit. Big game, Shirosura 1-2. So those are the two setters. It's like there's a mine in 2 minutes and NFG hasn't taken it yet. Wonder if they're going to let another team take it just so they can get some more points. I wonder if Evony thinks this is good TV. Like, this is real good advertising right now. Look at his lag on their game. Everybody gets to see that there's something there, but we can't see it. This is a multi-billion-dollar game, and we don't put too much into... Oh, there it is! It appeared. That was after about a minute. Maybe it's because the graphics. The graphics are so good on this hospital, it takes a minute to load. But Evony, like, I just don't understand why they refuse to spread out the All-Star and Chalons matchups. Why couldn't slot 3 be all of C1 and C2? Slot 4, all of C3 and 4. And then all of 5 and 6 at the next one. Like, why do you got to put them all together? It would be better, too, if they spread it out all day so YouTube was full all day of live streams of your game. Why do you got to put them all in the same 2-hour time slot? I don't understand the logic on that. Evony obviously is absolutely a financial juggernaut. They know what they're doing, marketing, etc. But there's some little things they can do that would fix things. Not only would that fix with marketing, it would also fix the gameplay. And you want your players to be having fun and enjoying it. NFG also, I have to say, absolutely amazing name. Like, great alliance name. Big Carry. No, wow, I can't read it all. Big game. That looks like Big Carry when you're not zoomed in. So let's look at the alliance name, NFG. No VEX given. Very good name. Join us in Discord. I'm not sure why anyone would want to join them in Discord. I find it weird when things go like they're a public corporation. Everybody join our Discord. They do it to try to recruit members, right? Like, people come in, they hope that a big whale comes in from C5 or 6, and everybody tries to recruit them to their alliance, which I believe is the downfall of the game. It's ruined the game. Evony should counter this move of people all going to a couple servers, a small handful of servers, by selling server teleports. Server migration. Okay, you guys recruit all you want, and now to rebalance the game, we're going to allow people to change servers for $3,000. Evony was just messaging me, telling me how amazing my stream was, asking if I'll stream semifinals and finals. And I said yes. They did not say it was amazing. They say nothing like that. But they asked all sorts of other questions, like me to send them information, and I won't. I just say yes. I don't need to send them analytics of how many views and things like that. They can look and figure it on their own. And they say they're going to view the video and make sure it was good. They will not do that. I'm not sure who wrote these emails for them, but they definitely aren't things that they will follow up with. Semis, yeah, I'll have to pick good. Semis will be there'll be some very good matchups. I'll have to try and find one that's good to watch. Like there'll be one where someone good is gonna get eliminated, probably on C1 or two, and then because all like if you think about it, right? If you think there's five good teams on the continent, so let's say C2, you have NFG, VIG, Val, DTP. I don't know who the fifth best team would be on C2. Let's go look at the standings. And anyways, the point is, if there's five good teams on a continent, two of them are going to be facing each other for elimination. And you just have to hope that it's not VIG against the fifth place team. You want it to be 3, 4, 5. Two of them playing each other. So, who are the top? There's FTS, who someone was asking about. I'm not sure who I'm really not sure who the fifth best team is on this continent. Yeah, not sure at all. I think there's a clear top 4. So here on this one, there's one. I talked about them earlier. They're back. So you have GOT CDI. 350 is a bit below them. HOT is still pretty good. This is the team that just came from C2, and they were like average, and now they're a top team. So C1's depth isn't there. So there it is. RSP, NEF, CDI, HOT, GOT, SAD's okay too. So that's it. GOT, HOT, CDI, RSP, NEF. So two of them are going to play next round. And as long as RSP is not in that matchup, it'll be very good to watch. So that's round 2 teams play somewhere. I like to see something on the line. Hopefully, Big T, looking at you guys prove yourself. I want to see. He's always saying in my Discord, like when they don't get second in Chalons, oh, well, it was a 4-way matchup. And, we didn't really try because we knew second, third, fourth at the same point. That's a very fair argument. I absolutely agree with them. Who cares? You're not going to win? Save it. But he follows it up with, it's different if it's head-to-head with us and them. And that could be any team that's not VIG in C2. So, I'd love to see them in a 4-way matchup where they're battling for first place. So like Val and DTP or Val and NFG. That's what I want to see next round. And you see, and like it's not only head-to-head, but there's other factors, right? So you can't really say like, oh, the team's better because of what happened. Because it could come down to stupidity on the other two teams, giving away points to one, or unlucky one team, third place team got lots of lag and got slaughtered by another team. But I'd like to see that matchup. On C1, I'd like to see. That'd be a tough one. They got one alliance there too. I'd like to see something like one GOT HOT. I'd like to see like a threesome like that. CDI is good. I feel like the other teams would just avoid C-Bone. He's a massive, massive defensive keep. Lots of points for it. CDI is a very well-played team also. With Josh, former enemy. I think better than neutral now. They have lots of former FYS players, or at least one, and Josh was the whole team. So we have Talkie. Can't remember, but they were good. Very annoying, man. They got I missed them all the time. That really with 400,000. All right, so there you have it. There are the advancers next week for sure, but I'll probably look to see one and two, and then finals, I can do anybody. My problem with like C5 and C5 fast, like people don't have the power that C1, 2, 3 have, so like battles one and two really fight the whole time. C1 will best watch, depending who makes the finals. So